Tonight, plane problems. 7 incidents in less than a week.
We had to close the runway because somebody lost a tire.
6 involving United Airlines, a flight diverted to Chicago today, and an emergency landing last night at LAX. Another jet skidding off the runway in Houston.
Wow.
A tire coming off at takeoff. And this engine fire. Have America's skies hit a new crisis in confidence? Also tonight, the inescapable rematch. It's Biden versus Trump kicking off today. They're both in battleground Georgia.
Hello, Georgia. I'm thrilled to be back in Rome.
And new airdrops today in Gaza on the brink of famine.
I'm Chris Livesay in Tel Aviv. We're just ahead of Ramadan. Hopes for a pause in fighting are fading.
Wicked weather, tornadoes shred the south, while the East Coast gets soaked. Millions under flood watches. Plus, spring break begins in Miami with a buzzkill, a crackdown.
I'm Cristian Benavides in Miami Beach with the spring break crackdown underway.
And later, catching up with the atomic clock. Proof, if you needed it, that every second counts.
You just add a second to one day to keep everything alive.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling.
It's pretty wild.
This is the CBS Weekend News from Washington with Adriana Diaz.
Good evening. I'm Mark Strausman sitting in for Adriana on a busy news Saturday. As we come on the air, dueling rallies in Georgia, a key battleground state. The Biden and Trump campaigns now pivoting toward their general election rematch. But first tonight, more issues for United Airlines. Another mid-air diversion today, this one in Chicago. The problem, an oil warning light. On Friday night, this United Airbus made an emergency landing at LAX because of a hydraulics issue.
Scott McFarland, CBS News, Boulder, Colorado.
And that's an abbreviated edition of the CBS Weekend News for this Saturday. I'm Mark Strausman in Washington. Good night.
Mr. President, there's a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about.
I'm Nora O'Donnell with the CBS Evening News.
If China invades Taiwan, what will the U.S. Navy do?
We're just approaching Lahaina, and you can just see how much of the landscape has been charred.
Here in Tel Aviv, second siren in about 10 minutes. This is the moment of impact recorded on this clock. This Humvee just pulled up and said, it's time to leave.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.